Cargo Port is one of my favorite maps. Really, any of the industrialized city type maps I like, mainly because there's lots of blocking. There's all sorts of different ways, routes, and methods to go about it. And Cargo Port can lead you to multiple things. If you want to brawl, you can brawl. If you want to snipe, you can snipe. Now, obviously, for this, we don't have 3 cap points, so the A point over on the runway flight line area is not a thing. We only have A in the middle here. Now, for this after action report, both teams do a great job. Both teams did exactly what they need to do. Team 1 expanded out and they took towards the A point. Team 2 expanded out and took towards the A point. Now, Team 2 did take and control the A point for quite a while. What Team 2 ultimately ends up doing wrong is they brought in planes to a battle that they weren't going to fight. So pretty much Team 2's air battle was lost, and then those players didn't have enough points to come back in and continue the fight. Now, for what was left of Team 2, they did an amazing job. If they would have had their players that went into planes, into ground, Team 2 would have won this all day long. They had it. They had total supremacy. But because Team 1's air power, what few that they brought in, was superior to what Team 2 brought, after that, it was a done deal because they just ran out of players. But Team 2 held it together all the way up until the end, and it could have been a completely different battle. So this is an example of you can do everything right, your team can do all the right things, and again, you just come down to one small tactical mistake. And honestly, that is a problem for a lot of War Thunders, that people bring out planes when they honestly have no reason to, or they bring out planes thinking that they're going to do something great, and the other team obviously makes plans as well. And that's the dynamics of this, is that you can be on a complete loss and one team makes one small mistake and you can pull the W back. One little afterthought, normally for these types of single point maps, outflanking is key. It's really kind of not a dynamic, but a method of this battle. Whereas on maps like this, where you don't have those long range line of sights, outflanking is not entirely going to be the greatest thing. You could do that and just never even see any battle. What we see here is that after Team 1 finally takes control of the A point and they realize the enemy doesn't have enough players left, that's where they can then continue to push. But up until this point, both teams were fighting very well over the A point and pushing each other back, so there was never an opportunity to make it to the enemy's spawn. Once Team 1 had that momentum, they continued on to their spawn to end the match.